All right. Hey, let's get into this, shall we? All right, let's go for a collective message, whatever that may be. We start with the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is pretty sweet. It's not pretty sweet, it's about as good as it gets. We have something very positive coming into a character's life. Three of Pentacles. Okay, this is a really great time for unity, for union, for walking toward the kinds of connections that we really want to have in life, for opening up emotionally, for giving those compliments, for telling people that we love them. I feel like this is very timely, a strength card. I feel like this is like right now. Like right now is a terrific time for a character to like really express themselves to the people that they want in their lives. And this could be to strengthen existing relationships. Today might be a really good day to send a, warm text message, or call somebody, or just say, I can't wait to see you. I know I'm not visiting until whatever. This looks like somebody's taking a trip somewhere out into, it almost reminds me of looking across some of the outer edges of the Grand Canyon. But it could be that like, I can't wait to come see you and the rest of the family reunions or something later on in the year. I know, I'm in the United States, so of course, I'm sorry that sometimes I'm biased in how I look at an image and it goes to something I'm familiar with. Although this does kind of look like some of central Greece that I've driven through as well. We don't really see the canyon exactly. We see what, to me, this reminds me of as you drive up toward it, but this is also kind of what the plains almost look like in central Greece if you're going like to Matera. It's deceptive what you'll find once you actually get to Matera. So all I can say is that it doesn't have to be these locations, but I'm still thinking for a character who maybe wants to go and visit people that they love, they're looking forward to that. You notice how both of these cards we have people seeing like into the future, right? I can't wait. That's up ahead because we see the backs of all these individuals. And I'm thinking that this Leo is probably our lead character. This is our character who today, for whatever reason, if they're feeling like particularly happy with life and generous hearted, and like, I want to tell people that I love them. I want to connect to people. I want to like better my connections. We have Five of Cups and we have Ace of Cups. It's definitely like her heart is overflowing with love. And if there is some pang or some wound in her heart at the moment, she's going to fill it today of all days. Or when I say today, I kind of mean like in the present tense, not necessarily, today, the 9th of February, but rather like present energy flow. And present energy can talk about like an era of life. So I don't want to be so specific that it's only today, but I'm just picturing she is like really strengthening bonds today, or in this era of her life, really filling her heart up by giving more love, by looking forward to connections. Now, if she doesn't have this kind of connection in her life right now, she's projecting that for herself. This is a great manifestation energy. Even though we don't have like the magician, I still get manifestation about this because it's very heart centered, because it's very much about looking toward a beautiful future, because it's very empowered for all the right reasons. With all these beautiful people that walk this earth, it's impossible to think that I'm not going to have a really happy, loving relationship with one of them. And that's maybe the best way to look at this. It's, of course, she's going to have a really happy and loving relationship with somebody. There's 8 billion plus people on this planet to love. There is somebody for everyone. There's more than one person for everyone. We could fall in love with thousands, if not millions, of different people, given if our paths cross, or if our cross path, as I was going to say at first. Page of Pentacles. This is really going to start changing the outcome of her life. Either she has a relationship that's going to start to be strengthened already, and I'm expanding that to say family, friends, companions, work colleagues, people from her past that she still feels are super valuable. She could be like pulling her group together in this chapter of her life. His life, her life, does not matter. We just see a feminine here, so I'm saying her. But I really feel like this person is going to be a leader in love, a leader in, building bonds, sending out messages, reaching out to people, and she's going to be getting results. I almost think that this could be the story of someone who's been off on their own for quite a while. And what they have realized is, I feel really empowered in my own self now. And I feel like I want to like connect to people. I'm so unafraid to tell people how I feel about them. I really want, people that I like, people that I care about. I want them to know that. So I'm going to make sure that I visit with people more. I'm going to go see my sibling and their husband or wife and their kids, my best friends that I haven't visited in a while. I'm going to make sure that this is the year I do this. It feels so awesome. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. We can see interest coming right back at her. Okay, we got the Tower, which is amazing. This is breaking down any boundaries for her having a love story of her own. You notice that we've got two people that are like holding hands and facing whatever comes. They can face the apocalypse together. They're not even going to be rattled by it because they've got each other. This is bringing in a love story for her. Her opening up her heart, her sending out good vibes to all kinds of people that matter in her life. It is the key to how she will wind up in a really strong connection herself. Somebody who wants a lover just like her, somebody warm, somebody expressive, somebody who, shows up for their people. That's what she's about to meet. I feel like this is a new love. I did not expect this to be a new love story. In fact, this feels like it would be a singles story, even though we'll do a singles story later on tonight. But we've got a Queen of Swords upright. Oh my. This is whoever this person is who is just right for her. They could be an Aries. They could be, I don't think that they're honestly an earth sign. I would go Aries before I'd go anything. But what they love about her is how verbal she is with the way she feels, how straightforward she is, how she like is there for her people, her friends, her family, the people that she considers like those nearest and dearest to her. He's seeing, like, I know how you operate. I know because you show it. You're brave enough to show your real emotions. That is, it's amazing when you don't feel like somebody's playing games and when they're really warm and they're really open. It's amazing. She doesn't hide anything. She's reached that point of personal confidence where when she likes somebody, she tells them. When she wants to feel warm towards somebody, she shows them. She probably has no issue at all saying exactly what's on her mind when she sees somebody that she likes. Two of Swords, Nine of Wands. Wow, is that ever different for him? Her bluntness and just total like lack of we'll say coyness or game playing is so attractive to him, because I think all he's known is people who wanted him to like play games, people who wanted him to have to fight for somebody's affection. He might have been put into relationships in the past where somebody always wanted to create a scenario where it's like make him feel insecure because, oh, well, my ex still wants me too. You're going to have to fight my ex for me. You notice this? We have one feminine with two masculines, like clashing umbrellas here. And I think he just got to the point where he kind of withdrew from all of that. With the Nine of Wands, I'm thinking for a while, he was not willing to deal with any kind of romance if that's all it was going to be. This is the person who is feeling so warm toward her. And now we can see why, because all he's known is game playing, when what he wanted was somebody who would be like, ride or die, you and me side by side. I don't want to have to wonder if you're always going to try to put me in competition just to make yourself feel more important, or to prove love by, constantly finding a scenario where I'm going to have to, fight for something, or there will always be a blockage, or there will always be a reason that we just can't seem to like really be in harmony. I think if that's what he knew in the past, that's why she is so appealing. That's why this Leo, this Queen of Swords, she could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or like we saw with the Strength card, a Leo, but he is very enamored with her because she's so blunt, she's so straightforward. this is the kind of person he wants to give to. This is the kind of person he wants to get to know better, because she's so opposite what he had in the past. So opposite. This is an amazing energy. If she weren't in this energy, she probably wouldn't be meeting him. She comes off now also as a Queen of Pentacles, somebody who has a lot to give, a lot to offer, very generous, very also very comfortable. She's not like needy for anything. She simply is in a position where she can tell people how she cares about them. But she's not like, I need this, I need you to do that for me. I have to have this, I have to have that. She's not in that energy. She's very whole, is how this comes across. And that's why she can exude a lot of love. And that is so attractive. Also, that confidence, like she's not going to feign interest in somebody. If she feels it for him, she'll let him know, oh yeah, I really like you. She's not going to, make him wonder. She's not all scarred up, is what it says. We got the 8 of Wands sideways. There's no rush, but there's also not a lack of energy being put in. It's just kind of like this peaceful, yeah, I like you. Sure, I like you. Now, it's really, really nice energy here. Okay, tell me just a little bit more about him. The Fool and the High Priestess. He is figuring out pretty quickly that she is somebody he could really, somebody he wants to go ahead and take this big leap with. He knows it. He knows that there's a sense of peace and a calm to her. He knows that there's a sincerity to her. He knows that there's a real vibe here. Again, he keeps coming across as a strong Aries. She's shifting from a couple different queens, of course, and that Strength card into the High Priestess. She exudes some kind of frequency that he is very much picking up on, and he knows it's a consistent, reliable, something he can believe in, something he can trust kind of energy. We do have Virgo, Pisces, Cancer here with the High Priestess, but it's more like, and here we are again, running around the edge of a canyon. Please watch your steps, sir. You are freaking me out right now. But he's ready to do the brave thing and just give his heart to her. I almost think that these two are not going to take very long to end up in a relationship. And it's simply because there's no games being played, not a single one. Everything is just straightforward. Everything is just transparent. And so it simply is easy. It simply is, here I am. Yes, it's me. Here I am. Or no, take my hand and you'll see. All I want, girl, is you. Sorry, it's Lyle Lovett. I think it's just called Here I Am. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave this one here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Really appreciate it. Thanks for giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. I will see you again today in the Zodiacs. We're going to get to those next. All right, bye.